Hello, so I come across this tactic on some Chinese forum. It was a link from FM Base. I was just looking for some tactics or some interesting different styles of play on the game, and yeah, I was just we're going to go through this tactic now. It's called MB. It's basically a Chinese 4-3-3. It was created by a Chinese guy. You had to actually translate the initial post to understand what he was talking about with the tactic. But it's a hyper attacking tactic, and it exploits the match engine with the movement arrows of the strikers. You are going to need an FRC and an FLC to drift in, or maybe change them around. You can only do that from watching matches, really, to see what suits your team best. But if we have a look at the instructions, we'll go from goalkeeper first. So we go to team instructions. So it's passing short, closing down always, mentality gun ho, zonal marking and counter attack, and he set the set pieces here for the team. The fullback's defensive, closes down own half, tackling hard. I actually started to realise with the counter attack tick on this game that own half only, specifically in a defensive and an attacking sense, automatically makes that player more counter attacking because they don't press all over the pitch. They half keep their position and they half press, but it's only within the parameters of the mentality of the team. So it basically acts as a counter press, but within a deep counter press, but within your own half. It's like if you set the winger here, he's closing down always, so he's going to put more pressure on their more defensive players. Whereas if you put it on own half only, he's going to concentrate more so defending in his own half, so he's not going to be high energy and get up the pitch as much. So it really does affect how you use them. So I kind of understand why he's put own half only. Same with him, own half only. With the left back, Candela. Roma, closing down, stand off. Ultra defensive, stand off again, and obviously the set pieces are set up as well. You've got Del Vecchio here. They're tackling hard, normal, mentality, forward runs, cross ball, try through balls. Actually, on the team instructions, focus passing's mixed, okay. Emerson, just mentality, normal and through balls. So he's kind of like a holding through baller. It's like an anchor man but can play through balls, but slightly higher up one. Tomasi, who was be used as the right winger, tackling hard. Yeah, you're probably going to need quite a very hard working team on the flanks. I would most certainly, and you're going to need a very strong central midfielder there. Because if you don't have one, the tactics are just simply not going to work. You've only got one player in the middle. Obviously, you will get helped out defensively with the wide players there that are pressing all over the place. So the strikers, nothing set on them, just the set pieces. So they're basically just on the team instructions. Montella the same, and Cassano the same. So it's really just making use of the arrow movements there. They're not even on forward runs, which is interesting. Is there anyone on forward runs? Just the wide players for the counter attack. What about the wingers? They're not. The fullbacks. They're not on forward runs either. But they both run with the ball. That makes sense. So it would be that back four would be highly defensive, and so is Emerson. So he's essentially plays as a anchor man in this tactical shape. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.